Now, let me show you how to check extrinsic value on Thinkorswim, because you can calculate it yourself, but this just makes it a lot easier. In my current open positions, I can see the net liquidity of all of my Beyond Meat positions, as well as my Nvidia. And we can see that the $1 put and the $1.50 call on Beyond Meat are both out of the money, but the $180 call on Nvidia is in the money. This column right here shows me the extrinsic value of all 4 options contracts. I'm going to go over here to this gear icon, and it opens all of the available columns that I can display when I am analyzing my positions. So you'll see that the extrinsic column is highlighted. I could also display intrinsic value, which I will do just briefly. I'm going to grab it and move it right up next to the extrinsic column. And now we can see that options that are out of the money have 0 intrinsic value. And the extrinsic portion of the contract is the part that will erode away with the passage of time. This put, this call, and this put all have 0 in the intrinsic value column. But this $180 call has both intrinsic and extrinsic value. And the numbers have actually changed a little bit since I started recording this morning. Right now, the share price has pulled back to $180 and 58 or 60 cents. So the intrinsic value of the option contract changes in alignment with the share price. As the share price increases, the intrinsic value increases. As the share price decreases, the intrinsic value decreases. The extrinsic value is a little less predictable. It comes from a combination of share price, time, and investor sentiment. But I do know that if we take the do-nothing approach, by December 5th, 2 days from now, if this contract stays in the money, the combination of the intrinsic and extrinsic value and the share price will all equal out, and the shares would be called away at $180. But I don't really need to see the intrinsic value of the contract in order to make my decisions. Knowing whether or not it's in the money is pretty much all I need to know. So I'm going to declutter my display a little bit. I'm going back and I'm going to close out the intrinsic value column. And now I'm back to seeing the things that I like to see in order to make my trade decisions. And when we get to December 5th, I will come back and make a decision about these 2 positions. But for right now, I'm not willing to pay $224 to close these positions when I know that that value will erode away over the next 48 hours.